this week's Spotlight match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first to my immediate left, from Newport Studios by filming at 24 frames per second, the Terminator, Jeopardy! And his opponent in the corner to my right, from Orlando, Florida, weighing at 191 pounds, the Lost Boy, Rodriguez!
Welcome everyone. Tonight, Wrestling Open Rhode Island presents Triple Jeopardy. We are live from the historic Rhodes on the Pawtuxet. I am referee Scott Robinson, joined by The Focus, Nick Petit. Nick, this is the start of American Rana Week, but we have a full night of action tonight, starting off with a rematch that we saw a couple months ago, Jay George and Nick Rodriguez.
Absolutely, you said it. This is a big week. The name of the game is momentum. Who can pick up steam heading towards American Rana?
Jay George sporting the look where he's going no boots, and I'll tell you, I've called a lot of Jay George matches recently. This is the most focused and, no pun intended, and just intense that I've seen him.
You talk about intensity, you talk about being focused. Like you said, hey, maybe I intended that pun there. But you say, you've heard the phrase 10 toes down. He brings a whole new meaning to such a claim. And you see Nick Rodriguez bringing a whole new meaning to what a dropkick can do inside of a wrestling ring. And Jay George is looking all out of sorts at this juncture.
You have to wonder, maybe because Jay George beat Nick Rodriguez a couple months ago, maybe taking him a little lightly. Jay George has a gigantic experience edge on Rodriguez. I think this is maybe his 10th professional wrestling match.
Yeah, as you can see, Rodriguez is not bowing to the experience at all. He is coming in hot. He is striking fast. Let's see what Jay George can do to get out of his clutches.
Yeah, Rodriguez is going to have to use his athleticism to try to combat that experience deficit that he's facing. Fans tonight, I said we have a huge night of action. Nick, we have to mention, as Rodriguez hits a nice shoulder tackle, it's Gall taking on Channing Thomas. Now, the winner of this match gets to pick the stipulation for the match next week. Now, it's a tag match, so we know it's going to be Channing Thomas and Anthony Green on one side. As Rodriguez, look at this, La Magistral. That was a deep cover.
Deep cover, shoulders were down.
But now, on the other side, we have Gall, we have yourself, and we have Jose Zamora.
We have all three.
So I'm assuming you're not going to give us any kind of insight as to what the plan for Mint is going into next week.
I mean, listen, you kind of spelled it out pretty plain and fair and simple. You know what you're getting with AG and Channing Thomas. You know what you're getting. Mint, we have options. We have different combinations. We have a lot to discuss and a lot to talk about. And I think because the people here in Cranston never seem to appreciate what we offer inside that ring, we're going to keep whatever ideas we have close to the chest. Thank you very much.
All right, so we have that, as well as this has been building and building. Livia is going to take on Davian tonight. There's got to be a winner. This has gone on. Davian's gotten the better of Livia. Oh, and now Jay George returning the favor with a roll up.
Another crucifix pin there.
That was close. So Livia and Davian, I can't wait to see how that one's going to end up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, a lot of scraps. A lot of fighting here tonight. I mean, don't we also have like some sort of contract signing?
We do. We have and those always go well.
Always. That's what I mean.
In professional wrestling.
Tension in here. You can feel it. It's palpable in Cranston.
So it's scheduled to be the Shooter Boys signing their contracts for the Wrestling Open Tag Team titles for American Rana against Swipe Right. But Baylor and Smokes, they have not been in Cranston for a while. People are starting to say that they're ducking the Shooter Boys. Do you believe that?
It's the key to what I said before. Supposed to be a contract signing. One is scheduled, but it's professional wrestling, folks. The card is always subject to change. And if the Shooter Boys are left here empty-handed, I'm not sure what to expect if we don't see Swipe Right. I don't know what to think.
Now, Rodriguez just jumping into Geary. There was a moment of indecision.
Sneaking that kick into the chin of Jay George.
Get him out. A little too over anxious there. Jay George able to
return the favor there. Stick his foot right in the mouth of Rodriguez himself.
Pops over. Nice running clothesline by Jay George.
That clothesline. Did you see his head bounce? This could be it.
Oh, look at that. It was almost like a jackhammer Falcon Arrow combination. But no, Rodriguez. Wow, I thought that was it for sure.
A strong kick out, and he was able to sit himself up and create some separation, rolling to a corner. And you can see the look in Jay George's eyes. There's some frustration here.
Yeah, that move, like you said, getting your shoulders off the canvas, that is not a rookie move. Let's just put it that way.
Not a rookie move at all. It's a move by someone who knows that they were in trouble. It's a move by someone who knew they had to get out of dodge. And Jay George can sense that Rodriguez is building to a second reserve here.
These two are just starting to throw hands.
Yeah, it's getting ugly. I think the game time's over. Rodriguez has found his second breath. He's tapped into another tank. Jay George is swinging wildly now. And a beautiful DDT.
But you see Jay George almost kind of doing the same thing, trying to keep his shoulders off the
line
as well.
He's extending that arm. He's doing the best.
And I'm not even sure that Rodriguez knows how much that DDT hurt Jay George there.
He's out of his wits. He's still trying to figure out where he's at. Just when he thinks he has it, Jay George able to roll through, capturing him in.
What is this? Look at this roll.
Rodriguez is fighting out of it. Rodriguez is fighting. There's the cover.
That's it. Jay George. Wow. Your winner in the spotlight. So I guess experience wins out again for Jay George. Nick Petit, thank you for joining me, fans. Our main event tonight, Bobby Orlando and Smart Mark Sterling. If Smart Mark loses, then he cannot be at American Rana. But if he wins, Bobby loses his shot at the Wrestling Open Championship. Fans, stay tuned. We're back live at the top of the hour. It's Wrestling Open, Rhode Island. Rhode Island.
Expect the unexpected. Check our schedule for all future ETU events set to stream live on IWTV. Watch the entire ETU back catalog on demand anytime. Featuring Marcus Mathers, The Miracle Generation, Brandon Kirk, Janai Kai, Masha Slamovich, and more.
Let's go. But he just like reminds me so much of like a young AJ Styles. He's like the best unsigned wrestler in the world right now, I think.
Gotta bring the Kobashi shirt. This is so dope. I don't know if you can actually see it.
This morning I woke up real emotional because one of my idols, that being Kenta Kobashi, was putting me over on social media. Seeing it and really hearing it from him, like really meant like a lot to me.
I came in this business, or this building, was Ring of Honor. I started this business in 2002. I was 17 years old. I was in high school. I've been in this business for more than half my life at this point. I can't think of my life not being in this business. The 39-year-old man that I became would not have thought the struggles and the peaks and the valleys that I would have to overcome in the last 22 years. I feel like my performances have gotten just head and shoulders above what they were. I'll be honest, like 22 years of wrestling, like I have more road behind me than I do ahead of me. I feel like I've found the fountain of youth in a way, just because I stopped drinking. I want to open up the industry's eyes that they've been sleeping on Jake Chris for far too long.
Almost 2 decades, Jersey All Pro Wrestling was one of the foundations of the Northeastern independent wrestling scene. Pro wrestling superstars like Homicide, Jay Lethal, Amazing Red, and Kenny Omega cut their teeth in Jersey All Pro. With your IWTV subscription, you have access to 100 events on demand from one of the most influential promotions of their era, Jersey All Pro Wrestling.
Five, four, three, two, one, fire.
And we're getting a picture on the TV. Okay, got a good picture, huh? There's a great deal of contrast in it. We can make out a fair amount of detail.
Okay? I get you're still mad that you lost the title inadvertently because of Bobby Orlando. When will you just let it go?
I don't know if you understand this, but it took me 3 long years to get my Wrestling Open Championship. No, I don't think you understand. But let me pose a question to you, huh? If your wife, Gabby, decided tomorrow to leave you for another man, would you just let it go? No, don't even say a word right now, because you don't understand what I'm feeling right now. So to answer your question, to answer that question of when I'll let it go, the answer is never.
We are live literally all around the world. From the site of American Line 25, this coming Friday night, we are in Princeton, Rhode Island. We're at the historic World Rugby Contest. I'm Italiano, and this is Wrestling Open Rhode Island Triple Jeopardy! Ladies and gentlemen, your open contest is scheduled for one fall, with a 10-minute time limit.
Wrestling Open presents Triple Jeopardy. Paul Crockett joined alongside Bear Bronson. We are going to have a lot to talk about considering the things you have been through here recently, but let's kick it to Rich. usually you and I would be on the same page as far as Vinny Scalise and Fancy Ryan Clancy, but after that introduction we saw to this show here tonight, I'm sure you have some strong opinions based on what Fancy Ryan Clancy said to you and did a week ago.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Paul, well, first of all, thank you for having me. Second, I'm trying my best to be professional here. It's taking everything in me not to jump out of this table and go beat up Vinny myself. He hit me in the head with a wrench.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to be professional here, but I'm counting on one half of the Fancy Bears, Ryan Clancy, to take it to Vinny Scalise tonight. And lately, everything going on with Clancy and not just letting things go with Bobby, it's jarring to me.
And then to invoke your wife's name into it,
I'm trying not to think about that.
Well, we will talk about that, but Rich will make our formal introductions for the former Wrestling Open champion, the Fancy Man. Because on one level, I can understand he was trying to relate to you, this is what the Wrestling Open Championship meant to me, but I mean, there are championships and then there's your wife. It's...
Right, and you know what, sometimes in the heat of the moment, sometimes when we're really, adrenaline's pumping, we say things we don't mean, right? I do it all the time. I make that mistake all the time, but Ryan Clancy, at the end of the day, he's a beloved wrestler of this crowd and somebody that I tremendously respect. And this is a match here. I mean, Vinny Scalise, he is no joke. Bell to bell, this guy is unbelievable. And this is a match I'm actually seriously looking forward to, and I think everybody watching tonight is as well.
And thank you to joining us live on YouTube, everybody watching us here as we are just days away this Friday night, American Rana Wrestling Open Championship on the line, the match we never thought we would see. Bobby Orlando challenges his former Shook Crew brother, Bryce Donovan, for the Wrestling Open Championship. And that is why I think this match is happening, because Vinny Scalise is the fixer for Bryce Donovan. He has had a lot of issues over his time as champion here, and he always sends Vinny in to do his dirty work. He did his dirty work to you where you were an inch away from becoming the Wrestling Open champion, and it was a wrench, yes folks, a wrench that Vinny Scalise hit you with that saved Bryce that night.
It was the last thing I remember from that night.
As Fancy Ryan Clancy, he was the man who lost the Wrestling Open Championship here to Bryce Donovan all the way back at Minefield at the end of March, that was. So it's been a road for Bryce Donovan as the champion, a very rocky road, but one I never thought I would see end going one-on-one with Bobby Orlando.
Yeah, let's not forget too, I mean, he's not letting this thing go with Bob, but part of the reason why he lost the title was due to the help of Vinny Scalise as well. He seems to forget that one.
Yeah, and that was a whole thing too, where Fancy Ryan Clancy lost because Bobby Orlando inadvertently hit him with that Wrestling Open Championship. But Vinny Scalise was right in there trying to help Bryce Donovan. But the only thing Clancy can fixate on is the fact that Bobby Orlando was the one who hit him and cost him that championship.
He's just not seeing things well, and I get it. I trust him. I understand how he feels. I was there too. I lost my opportunity because of the help of outside interference. I mean, Vinny, he faked an injury. He faked an injury and then showed up later that night, hit me in the head with a hammer.
Yeah, it was April the 28th, Minefield, where Bryce Donovan won the championship after Fancy Ryan Clancy spent 3 years, week after week, going to Worcester until he finally won that title inside of a steel cage at the Palladium in Worcester. An amazing night where he won, finally knocking off Brad Hollister. But it came to an end just a few months later. And I understand why he feels what he feels, but the thing he needs to feel right now is this momentum he has against Vinny Scalise, because I will echo your words. Whether you know him as VSK or Vinny Scalise, he is very dangerous and he is scary talented. And I think Clancy knows that.
Yeah, and you know, the thing with Vinny is, I mean, he's always been great. He's always been great. He ages like wine. Bell to bell, you know, shortcuts aside and all that, really, I mean, he's one of the most unbelievable performers I've ever met. He's had a hand in training some of the best wrestlers in the world right now, like MJF, Max Caster, Chris Statler.
Wait, here comes Scalisi, able to kick the legs out into a snap German as he goes to the floor, and that is just a slight preview of why Bryce Donovan said, I need Vinny Scalisi in the fold. As I thought he was going to make a cover, but instead going for that ground and pound. And whatever it is that Bryce Donovan said to Vinny Scalisi, whatever Mark Sterling has said, it has unleashed a different side of this man to make him, I think, the top problem solver in all of wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no doubt in that. I can't deny that. I mean, he's taking it to Clancy right now, and it's just been out of pure aggression. I can't even fault anything he's doing.
Yeah, Scalisi in here because he knows that Bryce Donovan has that title defense against Bobby Orlando this Friday night right here in Cranston. And if Vinny Scalisi can take out Fancy Ryan Clancy right here, that's one less thing that Bryce has to think about. Use that hashtag, let us know what you think, as we are live on YouTube. Oh, he was gonna do that drop kick. His signature maneuver, he went for it. And now Scalisi was able to follow up with that knee. But for those that have never seen Ryan Clancy before, yes, his bread and butter, the move that won him that Wrestling Open Championship and has wiped out a lot of opponents, is that drop kick. It is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, you know what? As a fan, too, deep at heart, always been a fan, always will be. I am excited to see this match because of the aggression these guys both bring. We talked a lot about it with Vinny Scalisi. But Clancy just got back from Japan. And coming back from Japan, I mean, that brings a whole different side out of people. It happens all the time, and it happened with Clancy. I mean, he was great before he left, and now ever since he's been back, I mean, just a different edge to this guy.
And he came back clearly with a chip on his shoulder. He went in there as a mystery opponent, showing up toward the end of the match, bailing out Bobby Orlando, but he took that microphone after and said, Bobby, I didn't do this for you. I did this for me. I did not forget what happened a few months ago when I left, when I lost that championship. He recovered, he focused, but he just won't let it go, Bobby Orlando. Right to the back of the neck. But you can see,
that was quick.
Might have been a little bit of a stinger there that he was able to quickly recover from, but now Scalisi raining down shots. Have you ever had anything you haven't let go like that before?
I mean, we all have. That's why I understand where he's coming from, but there's always another day. I mean, Wrestling Open here, we're every Monday. Every Monday in Rhode Island, every Thursday in Worcester. There's other days. Another day will come where he'll get his chance. He's that good. Opportunities will come. But just, this is something that has been keeping him up at night. He has lost sleep over this.
And Clancy was on TV this morning, WPRI, the Roadshow, proudly representing Wrestling Open. And look at that. Clancy tried to roll out of the way. Vinny Scalisi's knees caught the lower back of Clancy. However, I think Scalisi might have gotten just as mad of that exchange right there. He might have hit his chest, his chin on that one.
Enough to keep enough to switch the momentum in Fancy's favor, though.
Yeah,
man, that was scary. Man, I can't even tell. That was scary to watch. Whoa!
And that is what happens when you have two highly athletic, very speedy competitors in there. Even when you roll out of the way, you still might catch something.
Come on, Clancy. It's time to dig deep here, man.
As Ryan Clancy, still beloved, even though I think there are a lot of people who, if they had said the same thing to you a week ago, this crowd would boo him, but that's how much they love the Fancy.
How about this fire? Oh, Clancy digging deep.
He is fired up here, ducks that shot. Gonna try to pick him up at a high angle.
Oh.
Sends him crashing down. Double underhook with a bridge. But Scalisi getting that shoulder up over the years. Scalisi was a guy who everyone said, this guy's amazing. But it is Bryce Donovan who has untapped potential we didn't even think he could possibly have. And he has done the dirty work of Bryce Donovan. He's trying to do more of it here, but Fancy Ryan Clancy, he's the one getting down and dirty.
It bothers me, but you're right. You're right about the Look at Clancy, really sending it to the lower back, taking advantage.
He's going to try that side Russian leg sweep, another move that he's won plenty of matches with over the years. And Scalisi, sensing the danger, standing switch, rolls backwards. No, he's got him up into a backbreaker, the lower part of the spine. And there goes Clancy. He goes out to the floor, and Scalisi back to life. He's gonna go for that dive. He hit him, and down goes the fancy man, the fixer. Looks like he is rolling toward solving a problem Bryce Donovan might have at American Rana right here Friday night.
I heard the collision of their bodies from here. No,
Wait,
he's
hold
back
on.
up.
Clancy goes down, and the fancy man, the former Wrestling Open champion, is fired up. Right, we have 1 minute here, folks. If you've never seen us before, 10-minute time limits here, unless otherwise noted, and they've got 1 minute to go in here and try to get this thing done.
I got goosebumps, man.
They're slugging it out.
Everything behind these strikes.
They've got to move. They've got to get going in a hurry here.
This is what I live for right here, man.
Exchanging shots. Neither man has really been able to get much of an advantage. Oh! It's a super kick. 30 seconds left.
Out.
Here we go. Oh, he's going to go for that dude buster here. Clancy reverses. Picks him up. Oh! Slams him down. Is that it?
That's it.
No. Wow, he rarely does this. He might try the fancy splash. Oh, he got the knees up. Oh, they're trying.
That's it,
We ran out of time. We ran out of time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 10-minute time limit has
Wow.
expired. The referee declares this bout a draw.
A 10-minute time limit draw here to kick things off at Triple Jeopardy. And man, what an exciting way to kick things off.
I mean, this crowd calling for 5 more minutes. I can't lie to you. I'd like to see that as well.
Clancy calling Scalisi in here. This crowd wants 5 more minutes. I wouldn't be against it.
That's right. Come on. Don't be scared.
What is this?
What?
What is this?
Are you kidding me?
Clancy just shook his hand?
Are you?
Clancy just shook his. What do you make of that?
You gotta be. Paul, I'm sorry. I gotta.
Where
I'm sorry.
Where are you going?
I gotta.
Very, very valid point, something I thought the same. Whoa. These two might go at it. Are they going to go at it? Is this finally going to be the time?
You know what? You're not even worth my time, just like that.
Wow. A stunning turn of events. Fancy Ryan Clancy shaking the hand of Vinny Scalise of all people. And then Bear Bronson saying, what's your problem? And now Fancy saying, if you get in my business, we're gonna have a problem too. This is unbelievable. Folks, let's take a look at the latest with BRG and Big Business.
I hate love. And tonight, love gets crushed forever.
As Ox Adams might have been begging off there. Sliced bread. Oh my goodness. He has got him off. The strength. Oh, crushed him with it. Wow. A definitive win for Ox Adams. Where are you going? BRG just left. What is he doing up here? He just left the broadcast booth. Oh no, he's got him up. Huge choke slam. Oh, I cannot believe this. Maybe the slice of love right here. Oh, he got him. He hit it. It's gotta be it. Oh, come on. Oh. And that is a disqualification. Oh. He just crushed Love Doug. Look at that from TJ. This match is thrown out. And there is a choke slam from this monster.
The following is brought to you by His Place on Victory Highway in North Church, a bar-style restaurant offering unique pizzas and other program, plus a full bar and live entertainment. That's His Place in West Orange. Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit.
I'm still trying to recover by what we just saw with Bear Bronson and Clancy, but we'll talk about that in a second. Bear Bronson understandably has gone to the back. I don't know where he is. I am joined by Dustin Flash Waller, so thank you for stepping in here, but man, there's a lot going on as we head into American Run on Friday night.
I could not be more happy with how Ryan Clancy has been handling the Bobby Orlando situation, because I would have done the same thing. Can't stand that guy, Bobby.
Oh, so you would have done it for less than $50,000? You would have done the same thing?
When championship gold is on the line, I'm doing anything.
Well, let's hear from Mr. Rhode Island himself, self-proclaimed BRG. Maybe not. I'm praying. Hopefully we don't.
Come on, Brett, talk. You can do it. Don't even listen to him. Just talk. These people are stupid.
BRG!
They're talking about Love Doug.
Stop it.
And let's make it clear. After this Friday, I won't just be Mr. Rhode Island. I'll be the new Mr. American Rock, baby. Let's beat that 4-team second party. There's only everything what you want. There's only 2 words. Synonymous with the RP. And that's victory.
What a guy.
What a guy is right.
How
As
can
he
you
is
not
about
love
to
him?
face the heart of big business, Love Doug, because Love Doug wants to get this one back big time. Love Doug in the house, and he definitely wants some payback here, as he did beat BRG by disqualification back on August 11th, but it was Ox Adams getting involved in that one, so Doug wants to win straight up, but with that 7-foot Texarkana terror on the floor, it's going to be very difficult.
I cannot stand Love Doug after what he did, disrespecting me, putting me through a door at...
Oh yeah, that's right, he eliminated you. That was
yeah, I
great.
appreciate it, but you remember what happened after that? Ox absolutely brutalized Doug in a sight that I've watched over and over and over again.
What do you put it on replay?
Yeah, that's what I do. You screen record it, you put it on the phone, you put replay, and it just goes.
So that's what
on
you do.
loop.
That's what you do with your free time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Well,
Absolutely.
You're a special individual as Love Doug going one-on-one with BRG, the man who will go one-on-one with Mr. American Rana, the Funky Monkey Ortiz, this Friday night at American Rana. And Ortiz has competed at every single American Rana, but BRG saying, I'm going to be Mr. Rhode Island, and I'm going to be the new Mr. American Rana after this Friday night.
Well, I feel like if you beat someone that claims, again, there's another self-proclaimed Mr. American Rana, then you might as well just be Mr. American Rana. If you could beat him, what's so cool about you? Just because you're on every show. But Doug and BRG going straight to it.
Well, Love Doug and TJ Crawford have their own issues this week.
Oh, what's going on with that?
They have their own issues this Friday night at American Rana, where big business, Love Doug, TJ Crawford, and Brick City take on the Stetson Ranch and a mystery fourth partner. But Danny Miles this past Thursday in Worcester told Love Doug and TJ Crawford the last time the Stetson Ranch had a mystery partner, it was at the Last Stand, and it was somebody on the other team who was our partner. Maybe they should think about where Brad Hollister's been, or maybe one of their old friends is actually going to join the Stetson Ranch this Friday night.
That's beautiful mind games. You love to see it. But right now, Doug's got the mind games on Brett. He has not had a single piece of offense. We've seen tackles, drop toe holds, and now opposed by this idiot. Do something, Brett.
As BRG, the last time these two went in there, I think Love Doug, quite frankly, was a little too lackadaisical. I think he relied too much on some of his old tricks. I think Doug needs to be much more straightforward and aggressive against somebody like BRG.
Well, that's what we've been seeing since the bell rang. The first thing Brett has gotten is a chop across the chest, but that's all it took. A boot to the gut, a nice knife edge chop, and a turnbuckle right to the forehead. Doug has no clue where he is.
I don't know how much you know about Rhode Island, but for people from the Providence area, if you say, I'm from Newport, you're just saying, I have a lot of wealth and influence and you don't. And that's what BRG says to these people.
Well, look at Brett. Obviously, he does. Another tackle doesn't take him down, but the back elbow does.
Look at that back elbow there from Doug.
Doug's in his head.
Yeah,
Doug is in his head.
Love Doug has absolutely put his best foot forward.
Oh, man, to the floor.
Down to the floor, face first. Off that apron goes Doug. And look at TJ Crawford. Even he knows as Ox Adams steps over here, he better be very careful because the Texarkana Terror, the 7-footer, has gotten involved before.
And who says he's not going to get involved again? If Gina's not looking, let's do something about it. But that's neither here nor there. But over the past few weeks, We've seen the floor have a piece of tarp across it. That's not much padding, but that was hardwood floor that Doug face first into.
And now the running elbow from BRG. He is really bringing it. And listen, no one will take away that this kid has a chip on his shoulder that translates into a lot of force behind his strikes. Like that clothesline right there, hooks the leg. Use that hashtag, let us know what you think, as we are live on YouTube for free as we head into American Rana this Friday night, where you and Kylon King go head-to-head with Ichiban and Brando Lee. Feeling confident?
Yeah, I have never been more confident in my entire life. I haven't even seen Ichi, I haven't seen Brando since we put him through a door, and I'm hoping not to see him until Friday, but we got Brett absolutely demolishing Doug. Ox is loving it. TJ's stressed out as usual.
BRG now, the man who claims to be Mr. Rhode Island after this Friday. He wants to be the new Mr. American Rana, but Love Doug
going up.
Love Doug also wants to bring that momentum into this Friday night at American Rana right here. We will be live on IWTV. The first hour will be free on YouTube as well this Friday. But BRG, he might have knocked him out.
Yeah, Doug dropped. Wow. Oh, I think you were right. I think Doug was out. Look at his eyes.
Might have been a flash knockout right there.
He just woke up.
BRG going up.
He could barely stand on his own 2 feet. There's that double axe handle. Now, if he wasn't knocked out before, he is now.
That time he hit the double axe handle.
Oh, look at Brett.
And BRG, you've been on the receiving end of this. You know when it comes to the basics and fundamentals of this great sport, there may not be anybody better. And when you can master those simple things, it makes everything you do much more effective.
Brett is so, like you said, fundamentally sound. Even this, a cover. You're supposed to put the shoulders down, but Brett puts the forearm across the face. You can't kick out when someone's doing that. Now he's choking the daylights out of Doug, trying to get the fingertips in between the biceps. You can't do it. Look at Brett, he's jacked.
Well, Love Doug was able to kick out, lucky for him, but there may not be much more time here because BRG has been relentless all over Love Doug here. Even though Doug was the aggressor when the bell rang, BRG wants to put this one away and finally show big business that he is one step ahead, but maybe it's Love Doug who has the game.
He went for that forearm in the corner again. Doug saw it coming, returns it with an elbow, but Brett's got to get back in the game.
That's that shot. There's a right hand and a chop. He is really firing away here as Doug is showing that heart, putting it on display and showing why he is the heart of big business. Pops him up, into the back body drop.
Doug's getting back in it, but ever since he went over the top rope to the hardwood floor, he hasn't been the same. This is the most we've seen from him since.
It's the body slam, drops the fist, and Love Doug, he's beating his chest. That heart is moving, and he put the finishing touches on BRG.
Ox is trying to give some kind of feedback to Brett, but he just has no clue where he's at. Oh no, maybe it did work.
Sternum first into that top turnbuckle. Down to the floor goes Doug, and BRG just ripped control of this contest right back.
That's a Love Doug classic. The kiss to the forehead into the bulldog, and Ox could have saw that coming and let Brett know. These two are a dynamic duo if I've ever seen them.
And BRG letting everyone here know that he is the true representative of Rhode Island, like he wants to do this Friday at Rana.
He's saying he's the best, and the crowd here is saying you're right.
Snaps him through. What is it? Stump puller.
Oh, whoa! Oh!
Doug got him.
What an upset!
What a win for Love Doug here tonight as he got that stump puller in. And man, you want to talk about a momentum killer for BRG this Friday night. Doug really just ripped it away.
I hate to be that guy, but Brett got too cocky. He was saying what he is, that he's the best, but all it took was that little roll-up from Doug.
Well, BRG is going to have to try to live to fight another day this Friday against Ortiz at American Rana. But let's take a look at what's been going on with the Miracle Generation, Ichiban and Brando Lee.
Oh, brother.
It is slowly but surely.
PD hits the splash. Here comes Brando. Hits the moonsault. And that is a huge victory.
A wise man once said, most people can speak without listening, but very few can listen and not speak. And that reminds me of you two, Miracle Gen, because the both of you know how to talk, but you never shut the hell up. So listen to this challenge, Miracle Generation versus Brando Lee and Ichiban at American Rana.
We built tag team wrestling at Wrestling Open. There would be no tag team division here if it wasn't for Dustin Waller, if it wasn't for Kylon King. I don't care who has something to say about it, say it to our face, because they won't. So at American Rana, you're not going to need a miracle. You're going to take a generational beating, and you're going to learn that you might just get what you asked for.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit.
Well, back here for more. We're about to see Ichiban and Brando Lee test themselves just days before American Rana, so really putting their neck on the line here tonight against 2/3 of the finalists in the Von Erich Classic. Alongside of It's Gall, these two men went to the finals of the Von Erich Classic. They came up short against Bobby Orlando and the Shooter Boys. That is why Bobby and the Shooter Boys find themselves with championship matches at American Rana. But Nick Petit and Jose Zamora, I'm sure, are going to want to show that they belong right back in the title hunt.
You gotta love Mint. You gotta love Nick Petit. You gotta love Jose Zamora. We're going viral. We're going viral today, baby. I'm seeing it. Beat the daylights out of Ichiban, please.
Do you?
Oh my God.
Do you have to like them?
Yeah. How can you not? Look at them.
Do you want a list?
A list of what?
Have you had a conversation with Nick Petit? It's one of the most obnoxious experiences of my life.
You must have not been talking to the same Nick Petit that I have, because the Nick Petit that I talk to is standing in the ring. Okay, and he doesn't use that to me. Look, we're getting content right here in front of you. Jose Zamora is going viral, and here comes this spot. Oh, it's time for what? Oh my gosh. Lovely. Can't wait.
Ichiban, the first ever Wrestling Open champion. One half of the first ever Wrestling Open Tag Team champions. Brando Lee coming to his side in Ichiban's fight against you and Kylon King after you two collected $50,000 by humiliating Ichiban.
That was the goal, to eliminate him. He's a bum. Who cares about Ichiban? You said he's the first ever Wrestling Open Tag Team champions. You know how many tag team partners Ichiban's had, Paul? Is the champion that he had where he won those titles in the ring with him now? No. He can't find friends, or if he can find them, he can't keep them.
Well, that is another story for another time. Ichiban, one half of the Wrestling Open Tag Team champions, first ever with Tyree Taylor as part of the Church of Greatness. But I think one of the things you brought up is you decided to stab Ichiban in the back and collect that money because you said he was going off and making friends with other people while we were always there trying to help him, and he didn't appreciate it.
Since day one, we've been there for him when no one else was. But you know what? This is my first time actually sitting and watching a tag team match between these two, and they're stupid enough to let me be here to watch and scout and see what they do right, which is not going to be a lot, and we're going to see what they do wrong.
Well, I think it makes them true competitors. They want to go in there and sharpen their swords against, and listen, I might not like what you and Kylon did, but I will never take away that you do have a point. You guys helped create what is, I think, the best tag team division in all of wrestling back in 2022. You guys were a foundation of that. However, I don't think you've gone about things the right way. That's just me.
We haven't gone about things the right way, and it's been working out better than it has in the past 4 years here at Wrestling Open. Brando, I will say, Zamora hasn't had a single lick of anything. He's not going too viral right now.
Brando Lee.
But here comes Nick Petit, handle some business.
Brando Lee shooting onto the scene here at Wrestling Open at the end of 2024. He has really made a name for himself. He was within an inch of becoming the Wrestling Open champion here in Cranston in an incredible match with Bryce Donovan, but now he is here helping out Ichiban as they prepare themselves.
Go ahead, fall. I hope you fall. I hope you fall, idiot. You know what? I don't even have a problem with Brando, Paul. I don't. Because I was here. I was on commentary for that match with Bryce Donovan. And it was one of the most hard-hitting, underdog, big man, little man, whatever you want to call it, matches I've ever seen. So I have respect for Brando. I really do. But he had to side with Ichiban. For what? What is Ichiban doing for you? Absolutely nothing. He's going to get you guys whooped on Friday at American Rana by the best tag team in the nation.
They stand for honor, for integrity, for doing what's right. And that is why Brando Lee stepped up for Ichiban. But apparently you guys forgot all about that.
No, I probably frankly don't even. Look at Brand. Look at this. Nick is whooping the daylight. Okay.
Well, that didn't work out for you, did it? Well, it didn't work out for Nick Petit. He might be out on his feet right now.
Jose's got to help his partner. That's the one thing I would give him. Just help him a little bit. Mike.
Here we go.
Hey, Scott, you know there's rules, right? There's two people in the ring.
In the corner.
What's going on right now?
Well, down went Petit. I think he went out. I think he's still out on his feet as he crashed to the mat.
Jose must have heard me to go help him, but the help is... Oh, no, he caught him DDT. Oh, my gosh.
And Mint is looking anything but right now as Ichiban and Brando Lee, quite frankly, they're looking very ready for American Rana.
I'm getting on the phone with Wrestling Open officials tonight. Scott Robinson needs to be fired immediately. These two have been in the ring for way longer than a 5 count.
Here we go. Oh, no, down to the mat. And crashing into the apron.
That's what I like to see.
Mint was able to take control right there.
That is tag team wrestling. Knowing that these guys are going to do these little stupid over-the-top rope, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, you've never done those.
Not a day in my life. Round and pound, down and dirty. Nick Petit just kicked Brando's face through the front door.
Well, you are absurd as there is a snap into
a
backcracker. Petit looking good right there. As you got to give credit where it is due, Petit, he is also somebody who has shot onto the scene in 2025 and has propelled himself into main events.
What a group of guys to side yourself with, too. Jose Zamora, one of the most viral superstars on the independents. And it's Gall. You don't got to speak for him. He'll speak for himself. He knows what he's doing. And he's got a good group.
Obnoxious attention seekers.
Obnoxious attention seekers? What do you mean?
Nick Petit has a bullhorn. Do you think that's a quiet, demure type of guy?
No, that's not the point. Jose has a camera right in front of me that he's recording, and he's going to go viral, giving a buckle to Brando, kicking him in the gut. We're going viral. End the match right now. Thumbnail, baby.
It's that thumbnail. Makes the cover. Count of 2.
If Jose and Nick can do one thing in this match, and that's just not letting Ichiban get back in, I'd love that. That'd be great.
As Ichiban and Brando Lee teaming against Mint here as Ichi and Lee head into American Rana this Friday night against perhaps the most decorated tag team in Wrestling Open history. That is you and Kylon King.
I know it is.
The Miracle Generation.
That's amazing. You can say that every day, Paul. I love that.
As Jose Zamora and Nick Petit, they were 2/3 of that Von Erich Classic final alongside It's Gall, where they came up short against Bobby Orlando and the Shooter Boys, but that is a match I will never, ever forget.
This is what I love to see. Quick in and out tags. They're giving stomps to the midsection, to the chest, to the arm, to the leg of Brando Lee. And Scott is actually officiating because they're doing blatant officiative tags. This is great. This is tag team wrestling.
Nick Petit, he usually teams with Gall, but Gall here tonight has a one-on-one contest with Channing Thomas. The winner of that gets to pick the stipulation.
Get him back.
For right here next week when Starstruck faces Mint here at Dirty Work on Labor Day. But Gall has to deal with that later. Right now, Mint wants
Fingertips
to try to
away.
pick up a win into that.
Beautiful snap neck breaker. Oh, I've seen this before. Wow, what a leg drop.
Into that leg drop, hooks the leg.
Hey, hey.
Ichiban in there to break it up.
What do you get him out of the ring, Scott?
Oh,
there you
look
go.
at that. Nick Petit dumping Ichiban to the floor, and they're looking to put Brando Lee away here, and they might be able to do it.
That was beautiful. Hoist him up. This is going to be it.
Yes, here we go. Oh, there's a reversal. There's a collision.
No, don't cheer for Brando. No. Oh, man, no.
There's the tag to Ichiban. Ducks down. Into the stunner. Petit is rocked.
Come on, Nick. There's that elbow. It's that elbow. Get out. Oh.
Back elbow.
If I was in there, I'm moving. I'm getting out of the way.
There are the one punches. Raining down.
This is unbelievable. Are you...
Ichiban up and over. Zamora collides with Petit.
What is this? Oh my.
Look at that double takeover from number one.
Stop him! Stop him!
Double back elbow.
What? Oh my gosh!
This crowd coming to life for the first ever Wrestling Open champion, one half of the first ever Wrestling Open Tag Team Champions, Ichiban. Here we go, gonna try that Bankai, misses. Onto the apron goes Ichi. It's the Enziguri. Here comes Zamora.
There we go.
The spotlight charging in.
Here it comes. Wrap it up. That's it. We're done.
Here comes Brando with the shotgun drop kick.
Right into the corner.
Hits the chop to the head. Oh, here we go.
No, Jose looks out. He looks out.
Here comes Ichiban. Into the close.
What was that? What is happening?
Death Valley Driver.
Oh my, no.
It's the splash.
What?
Puts it up with the moonsault.
No, kick out. Oh my.
Huge win heading into American Run. As Ichiban and Brando Lee are your winners, where are you going? Another broadcast partner leaving the booth. As here's Dustin Waller up here.
But now that you've done it back, let me remind you what you two are going up against this Friday. You're going up against Dustin Flash Waller. You're going up against Pylon King. You're going up against the Miracle Federation. Now I know you didn't know it, but let me remind you just in case you forgot. We're the first ever Eliminator Cup Tag Team Champions of Wrestling Open. And for over 365 days, over 50 defenses, you're the longest reigning IWGP
Dustin. You're right. The Miracle Generation is a great tag team.
Thank you, I know.
But you guys are an even greater disappointment. You showed money over loyalty. You showed greed over brotherhood. Yeah, you're great. You guys are great. But as people, y'all are trash. And that's why this Friday, at American Drama, Brando and Ichiban, we're gonna take out the trash.
Well, how about that? Ichiban and Brando Lee saying this Friday night they are going to take the trash out. But I'm sure the Miracle Generation are going to have something to say about that. When it comes to Bobby and Bryce, let's take a look at who people think are going to win this Friday night.
At American Rana, I think Bobby's gonna win.
At American Rana, I go with one of the only men who's been able to defeat me in there, Bryce Donovan.
You know, when I think about it, if I had to choose, at American Rana, my money's on Bobby.
American Rana, Bryce Donovan all day. Like a mentor to me. He's cool.
Hey, RJ, who do you think's gonna win at Rana?
I've been,
Hey, you know what? Have you seen Bryce, man? Have you seen him? He's shredded. He's got abs of steel. You look at him. He's been working on his physique.
Rex!
What?
I think Bryce is going to win at Rana. Okay?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. With a 10-minute time limit, this is a pick the stipulation match.
Well, here we go. The winner of this match will pick the stipulation for a tag team rematch in 1 week's time. Of course, we saw his tag team partners previously here as part of Mint, but Gall is the man who decided, I am going to jump Anthony Green in the locker room. Now, I know in sports, or excuse me, the great sport of professional wrestling, the locker rooms, parking lots, they're fair game wherever you go. But here at Wrestling Open, Open officials have made it a point that you do not cross that line. But Gall decided he was going to cross that line after losing in the Von Erich Classic Finals, and Starstruck came out to celebrate with Bobby and the Shooter Boys.
Representing the team of Starstruck, weighing at 232 pounds, world-class Channing Thomas.
And it was this man who was competing in that ring one-on-one with Kylon King at that point, where members of our staff ran out to ringside. Wait, here we go. Members of our staff ran out to ringside and said, you have to come back right now. I know you're wrestling. But Anthony Green got jumped. He left the match, got counted out, and discovered Anthony Green jumped in the locker room. And ever since then, Channing has been trying to get after It's Gall. It's Gall. Oh no, what are you doing here?
I'm catching my breath. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to The Focus. Nick Petit, live in Cranston. We are not going home empty-handed. Do you hear me? Gall is in there conducting business right now.
Well, Gall is representing you here tonight because you and Gall will face Starstruck in 1 week's time, but the winner of this match picks the stipulation for that match next week.
They get the chance to choose what's going to happen. They get the chance to choose the stipulation, the requirements to win. And I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be Channing. It's not going to be anybody else. Do you know who will be?
Who?
It's Gall.
Well, It's Gall in there against Channing Thomas. And you got to remember, your man It's Gall decided, I am going to jump Anthony Green in the locker room. That completely crossed the line here at Wrestling Open.
my gym partner was doing what an active competitor, what a top-tier athlete would do, and that's hold his position and stand his ground. If you want to gloss it up like it's some unethical principle, you be my guest. Be like the other people here in Cranston. I'll tell the truth. Gall is on the run of his life right now, and he's not going to stop until he gets what he wants.
Winner picks the stipulation 1 week from tonight when Wrestling Open Rhode Island presents Dirty Work here on Labor Day. Gall makes the cover. Did Gall give you any insight as to what sort of stipulation he would pick if he is victorious
It's
tonight?
a very good question. You want to know if Gall and I have conversed, if I've picked his brain and come to a decision. It's a very good question. Thank you.
No answer? Well, we're not going to get an answer. We're going to have to see if Gall can pick up the victory here over Channing Thomas, as I have not seen Anthony Green here tonight, but I know you and Jose are here. Two people have already left the booth here tonight. Are you going to run in there too?
You know what? I'm looking at my gym partner right now. I'm looking at one of my best friends that I've ever had in my life in my short time on this earth. So if I need to jump in there, I might just do that. But right now I'm having a good time watching Gall, it's Gall, have the time of his life dissecting methodically like a doctor the leg of Channing Thomas while also doing push-ups, stunting on.
Well, look at that with the push-ups on the leg as Gall ID'd by WWE and Prospect. You can see on Tubi on Wednesday nights for WWE Evolve, but Gall looking to pick apart Channing Thomas here because he wants the advantage heading into Dirty Work 1 week from tonight.
I am fired up right now. I'm not sure if you can tell. Did you see what happened in there? The travesty, the tragedy of Ichiban and Brando Lee putting their hands on me and Jay-Z the way that they were.
I thought it was great.
I'm sure you did. You're just like everybody else here in Cranston.
What's wrong with people in Cranston?
Oh, I didn't bring my list.
Oh, you didn't bring your list. Well, Channing Thomas trying to find his way back into this contest because he wants Starstruck to have the advantage and have the odds in their favor next week on Labor Day here at Dirty Work, as we will be live here next Monday night. But Gall looking to put the finishing touches on World Class. Kicks out at 2.
I'll give credit to Channing there. I mean, he did a smart thing. He kicked out. He was able to sit himself all the way up. But Gall, like the athlete that he is, just pounding away on the head and the temple and the ears of Channing Thomas. I've been in the ring with Channing Thomas. It's not an easy night when you are, but Gall is making it look like an absolute walk in the park.
Well, Gall making quick work, or light work, as he says, of Channing Thomas, but World Class
watch out.
Not yet. Makes the cover. As Channing is still trying to fight back here because It's Gall has clearly been a step ahead, and he really has tried to be a step ahead this entire time, including when he jumped Anthony Green in the locker room a few weeks ago.
Jumped Anthony Green. You weren't even there. We don't even know what really happened.
What do you mean we don't know what happened?
I'll tell you what really happened. Anthony Green got handled. That's what happened. He got taken care of. That's what happened. And again, the people here in Cranston have never amounted to anything. They've never achieved greatness. They don't understand what you have to do sometimes. I don't expect you to understand it any better than they do.
On the atomic, off the ropes, with the beautiful European uppercut.
I have to give it to him. The torque on that European uppercut, gaining momentum. It flattened Gall. He's trying to find his feet from underneath him. He's using the ropes.
As Channing Thomas charges in with a splash, it's Gall watching his vanity go out the window as Channing Thomas continues to crack him down.
Channing Thomas finding his second reserve here. As much as I hate to say it, it is happening right here in front of us.
As here we go, World Class firing himself up here. He's gonna try that pile driver.
Saw Gall trying to fight out of it.
There's a reversal from Gall. There's a forearm, but Channing Thomas not letting go of that wrist. He wants to fight this one.
Both men linked, throwing bombs at each other. You can hear the wet slaps echoing off the walls here in Cranston.
Channing Thomas wants to be the one to pick the stipulation next week at Dirty Work on Labor Day. German suplex.
Oh, that was close.
But Gall gets the shoulder up. right now, it feels like we're back to even.
That one had me scared right there. Like you said, the stipulation, what the situation that you're walking into, it's all on the line right here. Who's going to take it home? I'll tell you who I think it is, but I got to be honest, my foot's tapping. I'm getting kind of nervous.
American Rana this Friday night right here in Cranston. Next Monday on Labor Day, dirty work. But Channing Thomas putting in that work here. Running forearm from Gall.
Ping pong, the back and forth action, both men jockeying for position.
Here we go, up against the ropes. Shoulders down, no, reversal. Oh, he had the tights. What a thievery.
Shoulders were down.
He gets to pick that stipulation, and it looks like to me he wants to pick it right now.
Let's hear it, buddy. Tell him what you got to say.
So it looks like Big Daddy Red gets to pick the stipulation. So Meat versus Starstruck. Next Monday night, here at Dirty Work, it is going to be a Cheap Bro street fight.
A what?
All extreme equipment is allowed to be used. And by looking at you and Anthony Green, you've never seen gym equipment in your entire lives. See you next week.
Well, a gym bro street fight right here at Dirty Work. You can only use gym equipment?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's take a look at what led up to Davian versus Livia. Oh my goodness. She is gonna bring her all the way to the top? Oh no, Liv reverses. She got her! She got her! Liv with the win! Unbelievable victory! Oh, come on! This is disgusting.
It looks like Livia has had a change of heart since I haven't seen or heard from her since I told her I was going to make her life a living nightmare. Liv, you know this is a war you cannot win.
Davian, you can keep running, you can keep hiding, but this Monday, you can't avoid me one-on-one. You say you want to make my life a living nightmare? I am going to make your life a living hell.
Well, here we go. This one has been brewing for so long. I really hope we can finally get a true winner and let this one die here tonight at Triple Jeopardy. This woman returned to Wrestling Open by letting everyone know, I'm so proud of Livia, but it was all a ruse. She had a plan. She's resentful of the success that Livia has had at such a young age. I feel like there might be some jealousy there.
Now, is that what she said, or is that what you're inferring?
She said Livia's had everything handed to her. She hasn't earned it. I think that's ridiculous.
Of course you do.
Well, we saw this woman on local television here at WPRI this morning on the Road Show, but she is here tonight to fight at Rhodes on the Patuxent. And you can see that look in her eye. This is not going to be a Gotch Hackenschmidt catch as catch can. Davian charging in, and here we go. We are underway.
It's hard hitting. They're going right at it. No time wasted. Throwing hands.
Listen, if there's anybody I would be very leery of fighting here, it would be Davian. Even though I don't like what she did, she is a pioneer. She is a trailblazer here in New England in women's wrestling.
That's why sometimes it doesn't matter if you like somebody or not. If they're effective and get the job done, that's enough.
As Livia on the trail here of Davian. as she is fed up. She has had enough of Davienne saying she wants to make her life a nightmare, because the last time they went one-on-one, it was a Sweet Dreams match. The winner got to pick their dream opponent for American Rana, and Livia pulled out a win with a flash pin. But I don't think there's going to be any flash pins after her head just hit that steel.
Don't look for wrist locks. Don't look for hip tosses, arm drags. This is an all-out fight. They started off going absolutely insane at each other, and a neck breaker scored.
There is a neck breaker. And that is another thing. I think Davienne said, I'm going to make your life a living nightmare, because Livia picked Chris Statlander, a Beyond original from the days of Uncharted Territory. But Davienne, you know she wanted that dream match for herself.
Well, when you get things taken away from you, I mean, you might not know how you're going to react. And you don't seem to be too happy about it, but it's what it is, folks. Oh, my gosh.
There's a way to do things, a right way and a wrong way. And Davienne, she's been around. She's been a fighter. She has shown her toughness over the years, but I don't know why she would have to stoop to this level.
Oh, so for you, this is about morality. For you, this is about right and wrong and good and evil, huh? That's
What else should it be?
It should be about winning. It should be about being effective. It's about climbing the mountaintop no matter what it takes.
Well, Davienne certainly has shown she is willing to do what it takes here against Livia, including jumping her after Livia picked up the win in that Sweet Dreams match. And ever since then, Davienne said she's been taking out her anger on anyone who stepped into the ring with her. But hold on, backslide. Now only a one.
Just that hiccup of time of both shoulders not being down was all that was needed for it to not be as effective as she desired. And face first into that top turnbuckle.
As Davienne, hearing it from this crowd in Cranston, as the homegrown Livia, growing up just minutes away from this venue, wants to do Rhode Island proud, but Davienne said she's nothing more than a spoiled brat.
I'm starting to see what the real issue is. Starting to see what the real issue here is. These people see in Livia what they would like to see in themselves, and they just can't. She's failing them at every turn possible.
How do you think she's failing them?
Look, shoulders are down on the canvas right now.
Well, she was the winner the last time these two went one-on-one, but Davienne now clearly looking like she's found that edge, and all of her experience over the years, she's been able to game plan to perfection so far.
You're talking about the last time this. Why are you talking about things from 3 years ago?
Hold on. Gonna try a suplex here maybe, but Davienne really bringing the fight.
Sneaky shots to the kidneys that you can't see that hurt the most.
Up and over. And now Livia fighting back. She is not done. She is gonna bring it. She's gonna keep going until there's nothing left.
Two thrusting forearms. She had a face, her head locked.
Gonna try a pile driver here, but no. Shoulders down. Davienne able to maneuver out of harm's way.
You see both ladies here. It's been a steady jockeying for position since this contest went underway. Inside the ring, outside the ring, forearms, punches.
We are live here on YouTube. Davienne one-on-one here at Triple Jeopardy. Still to come, contract signing between the Shooter Boys and Swipe Right and Smart Mark Sterling. One-on-one with Bobby Orlando, but Livia trying to make lightning strike twice here, pick up another pin.
That looked desperate to me. That looked like a desperate pin attempt to me.
Davienne's gonna try a pile driver here. Big back body drop from Liv.
Much to the delight of the people here in Rhode Island.
Big clothesline. And another one.
Davienne's not looking good here.
Catches that boot. Here comes Livia. Able to dump Davienne on her neck and back, sending her crashing down. And could this be the moment for Livia?
She's looking for that front face lock all night. She finally found it.
That second rope hits the drop kick. But Davienne just barely able to get that shoulder up.
You gotta wonder if that was the final gasp from Livia. You have to wonder if maybe that was it, if there's anything left. She's trying to get to her feet. She's using the ropes.
And here we go. Livia has her lined up. Maybe gonna try a spear here. And now reaching out to ref Gina. Wait, who is this? That's Kylie Alexa. What is Kylie Alexa doing here?
Maybe she has a ticket.
Oh, no, no. German suplex. Oh, she's not done. Has her up. Sits out, not like this. Oh, I cannot believe that. And Kylie Alexa is here. What does she have to do with this?
Well, I mean, get her.
Kylie Alexa, we haven't seen her at Wrestling Open in months. We've never seen her here in Rhode Island, and now she's on the side of Davey N.
Look at the crowd here in Cranston. They are in shock. They don't know what to make of this.
Well, Kylie Alexa has clearly joined up with Davey N. These two of the more aggressive competitors I have ever seen. But why is Kylie Alexa doing this?
I'm sure everybody has their reasons. You can pass judgment, but you can't pass what you just saw.
Livia was so close to finally getting her revenge, and it was just ripped away by Kylie Alexa and Davey N. And Liv is going to have to try to recoup and fight another day. Folks, Bobby and Bryce this Friday night. Who is your pick? Let us know at #WrestlingOpen. But let's hear from some of the members of Wrestling Open.
At American Rana, it's Bryce versus Bobby? Nah, it's easy. It's Bryce.
Who do I have to win? Bryce or Bobby? I'll tell you right now, Bobby Borlando is going down to Donovan. Pay attention.
On American Rana, it's a no-brainer. The GOATess of all time, Bobby Orlando, is walking out Wrestling Open champion.
Bryce Donovan is beating him up at a pretty ferocious pace because, let's be real, Bobby is weak and pale, ready to fail, and Bryce, titty jacked, ready to attack. Oh yeah.
Wow, tough one. That's the answer.
Bryce Donovan, baby!
In American Rana, I think my mom, Bobby Orlando, is going to win.
I think Bobby's got the look. Bobby's got the edge. I know what that looks like. My money's on the GOATest. You go get him, Bobby.
Out to the floor. Ortiz left alone in here. Oh, shotgun drop kick.
What impact by Brad Baylor.
And here we go. I think it's time for a super swipe from the champs. Makes the cover. Swipe right, remain the champions. What is this? Vinny Scalisi. What the hell is he doing out here? What the hell was that?
Did you hear that shot?
He hit him with the belt. No, no. Oh, you have got to be kidding. Baylor just jumped. Aaron Ortiz. Springboard and into the spear. He caught him with it. Oh, and just a forearm shot to the back of the head. And Ricky Smokes picks up the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring the #1 contenders for the Wrestling Open Tag Team Championship, Anthony Diagno and Aaron Ortiz, the Shooter Boys.
These two young men have the opportunity of a lifetime when they will challenge Swipe Right at American Rana right here Friday night. But as you saw from the history, they have never, ever in singles or tag team competition been able to beat Swipe Right. Is the third time going to be it. I mean, Nick, I don't have to tell you, you were in there with them in the finals of the Von Erich Classic with Bobby Orlando alongside Jose Zamora and Gall. So you know exactly how good these two young men are.
Yeah, I know Cranston likes their energy. I know Cranston likes the potential that they have. They're two young stud athletes. I will give them that. I just find them like as if their heads are in the clouds. They're a little bit delusional. I know that they're younger. They don't seem to have a grip on what the real world is and what reality has to offer. And maybe Swipe Right can give that to them.
You think they're Why do you think they're delusional?
I think they're delusional. I don't think they have what it takes to go to the level that you need to in order to achieve greatness. I don't think that they have what it takes. They're not made up of that stock. Personally.
Since November the 14th of 2024, these two men have reigned atop of the mountain as your tag team champions. They are Swipe Right.
Yes, sir. You know, there's a romanticized idea of sportsmanship. There's this fantasy that people have about, you know, being a good, decent athlete, doing the right things. And when I spoke about the Shooter Boys, I said that they don't have the stock. They don't have the stuff that they need to in order to climb the mountain. And then I look at Swipe Right. Do they flirt with morality? Do they mess around with principles and ethics? Of course they do. But I want you to look at what's in their hands right now. I want you to look at where they're featured. I want you to check the following. I want you to look at their national exposure. And you tell me if whether or not you like them or not, have they earned everything that they have?
You've seen them on WWE NXT multiple times on the CW network. You see them all the time on WWE Evolve on Tubi. So to your point, I could have all of the questions about their morality and ethics that I want, but the results do not lie. They have national exposure, and they are the very best tag team in what I think is the best tag team division in all of wrestling.
Not only that, but they've redefined and set a new standard for tag team wrestling here in Wrestling Open. They have set a new bar, and the Shooter Boys have to measure up to them. Let's go to Rich.
Brad Baylor, release smokes. Do you have any words before we put pen to paper?
I don't know, Rich. Brad Baylor have a Lincoln Center? I don't know, Rich. Is the sky blue? Are trees green, Rich? Yeah, I want to say something, Rich. But it's not what I'm trying to say. I just want to talk about. Hey, guys, still have the belts. And last May, when we defended these against the Shooter Boys, what happened, Smokes? Oh, I have no clue, because we won!
And every single time you wrestle in a one-on-one match with you guys. Barry, do you remember what happened? Oh yeah, we won! It's gone to the point, how do you want to beat you guys anymore? I feel so bad, bro.
And dude, hold on. The funniest part about all this is, the only reason that I shot these titles is because they won the Von Erich Tag Team Tournament, which we weren't even invited to participate in because we would have won, and then no one would have counted for us. That's another story. And it's funny because this is a contract signing, but I mean, there's a movement to sign the papers. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at the right and the right. Why should we even bother?
That's a great question, Brad. I don't know if you bother either. So Cranston says it's because you're scared. And I can see it in your eyes. The pressure is getting to you. The pressure of being WWEID. The pressure of being the champ for so long. It is getting to you. And you're starting to realize something. Something that we already know. Something that everybody here already knows. That's that your time as the Wrestling Open Tag Team Champions is running out. You know, Brad, Rick, you may have beat us once, you may have beat us twice, 3 times. It really doesn't matter how many times you beat us, because at the end of the day, this Friday would be 100% difference. There would be no help. There would be no cheating. You boys wouldn't be able to stand with the Shooter Boys. And whether you like it, whether you don't, you put pen to paper right now. August 29th at American Rondo, you will see the Shooter Boys lead at TU. Wrestling Open Tag Team Champ.
Strong words from the challengers. Will the champs finally just sign the contract?
Hey, everybody, man. You think we're scared? You think we're scared? You think we're scared? Well, we're gonna sign the paper right now, because we're not scared. We're the best tag team in the world.
Well, here we go. Looks like they're finally going to sign it here.
Can we get a drum roll? This is historic here.
There we go. The contract is signed.
The teamwork already.
And swipe right, they're in.
You're not scared? Well, guess what? Hey, you're not scared, neither are we.
Here we go. The Shooter Boys going to sign on the dotted line. As there's Aaron Ortiz signing his contract. There we go.
And hey, now that that's out of the way, you two want to prove that you're not scared? You think you're tough guys? You beat us so many times? Well, then why wait for Friday night?
Hey, wait a minute now.
Why wait for American Run when we can do this right now?
Well, here we go.
Whoa, no, whoa, whoa.
They're not going to wait until this Friday at American Rana. The champs and the challengers, they're going to slug it out right now.
Absolutely going at it.
Oh,
And
no.
a confident Anthony Vecchio.
Smokes just took Vecchio, threw him out of the... Oh, we're going to get super swipe here. Super kick. There's a right hand. Northern Lights, there goes Baylor. Could this be a sign of things to come this Friday at American Rana?
Swipe right, not looking good right now.
This is their bread and butter. Hits the blockbuster, down goes Smokes.
And perhaps this is an omen of things to come.
As swipe right sent on the back foot. Are the Shooter Boys going to do this Friday night at American Rana? Oh, they're looking at that belt. They're looking at both of those belts.
Hey, wait a minute now. Hey.
As they have those belts, but respectfully placing them down on the mat and telling them we don't want to raise them over our heads until we win it this Friday.
They need to earn it. They need to earn it.
Well, they have some momentum heading into this Friday night when the tag team titles are on the line. But we still have one left. Will we have a Wrestling Open Championship match this Friday night? Let's find out and take a look at how we got into this main event. And he hits it. What? Oh, what nonsense. Smart Mark is out here. What? Oh, here's Ryan Clancy. Is he gonna go in?
Come on, Ryan. Do the right thing. Do the right thing, Ryan. No way.
I can't believe that. Well, here's Bronson. And he runs in there for the save.
So next week, I want you to step in the ring with the greatest of all time. Why would I ever do that? No way. If I win, you are banned from ringside at American Rana. If you win, if you beat me, Mark, then I will give up my Wrestling Open Championship title shot. We accept.
And before we wrap things up here tonight, for those of you who called last call for the food truck outside, very important thank you to everybody watching us live on YouTube, watching the replay on YouTube Live TV. Most importantly, thank you to great fans here in Princeton, Rhode Island. American Rana is 4 days away. Do not miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. This week's Wrestling Open Rhode Island Triple Jeopardy main event is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit with the following stipulations. If Mark Sterling wins tonight's main event, Bobby Orlando will not get a shot at the Wrestling Open Championship this Friday night at American Rana. However, if Bobby Orlando wins tonight's main event, then Smart Mark Sterling is banned from the building.
Huge stakes here in this title match, Jeopardy. Here at Triple Jeopardy, Paul Crockett joined alongside the focused Nick Petit, but the Wrestling Open champion, the reigning and defending champion, Bryce Donovan, is about to walk that aisle with Smart Mark Sterling, and I'm sure that just like always, they have a game plan. Bryce Donovan was the one who accepted this challenge on behalf of Smart Mark Sterling, which Smart Mark Sterling did to Bryce Donovan just a couple of months ago. So Bryce Donovan taking his destiny into his hands, but Mark Sterling's the one in there who has to do the dirty work.
And there's a certain passive-aggressive tone you're having there. Have you ever been on a team? Have you ever been a part of a unit? Listen, sometimes you speak for others, sometimes others speak for you, and that's what you saw. But I'm looking at them right now. Do they look like they're at odds necessarily? Do they look like they might be holding any sort of temperament towards one another? No. No pun intended. They looked focused and dialed in as they entered Cranston, Rhode Island.
Well, I mentioned dirty work. We will be here on Labor Day 1 week from tonight for dirty work. But that work needs to be done by Mark Sterling as he has his encyclopedia out here. But he's about to face Bobby Orlando. Hey, what is this? Jerio Rivera.
It's called an insurance policy.
And Vinny Scalisi out here jumping Bobby Orlando. No wonder they look so confident and on the same page.
They look confident because their team and their unit is all dialed in together. They are on the same page. They have the same mission, and Bobby Orlando is all by his lonesome.
And look at this, the fixer, Vinny Scalise out here. Look at these two lowlives in the ring enjoying this work.
He's getting an education. He's reading the book right now. How dare you?
You're as ridiculous as they are. Vinny Scalise and Jerio continuing this assault, this vicious assault, and just like that, the main event this Friday might be out the window.
You call me ridiculous, I call you supercilious. If you had that book, you'd know what that means.
And look at Scalise right there. Just a shot to the nose of Bobby Orlando. And look at that. No wonder Mark Sterling had not an ounce of fear in his face walking to the ring here tonight.
It wasn't needed when you have a plan, right? The odds increase in your favor.
As this is, I would say I can't believe this, but you know what? I can believe this.
You can believe it. You've seen the strategy before. You've seen this tactic done before. You don't like it because it's effective. You don't like it because Cranston here isn't making the noise that Bobby Orlando and his supporters want him to. But guess what? Smart Mark Sterling is showing how efficient and effective he is right now without the appeasement and without the affection of Cranston, Rhode Island.
Smart Mark Sterling, clearly a long-lost cousin of Dangerous Danny Davis, coming in there, just stomping out and already beaten down Bobby Orlando and acting like he's about to win the World Series.
I'm not sure if you've ever been in the ring before and competed, but sometimes you think the job's halfway done, and all of a sudden things turn around on you. I give credit to Sterling for keeping Bobby down while he's already had his shoulders in the canvas. I give credit to him. Or you'll stomp all over him.
Mark Sterling looking like he's in here for a warm-up, looking like he's in here in just a simple exhibition with so much on the line here. After all of this time, after all of this effort, Bobby Orlando shot at Bryce Donovan in the Wrestling Open Championship this Friday at American Rana is about to go down the drain.
I know a lot of people right now would feel bad for Bobby, but Bobby knew what he was walking into. Bobby knew the numbers game.
As Mark Sterling actually hit that suplex for once, makes the cover. I don't remember the last time I actually saw him execute that suplex.
How apropos would it be if it's what puts Bobby away, if it's part of the arsenal that puts Bobby away for tonight?
As Bobby hearing it from this crowd as they're trying to will him back to life. Back on his feet. Gonna try that Irish whip, it's reversed. Oh, come on, what was that? Vinny Scalise grabbing the foot of Bobby Orlando.
These people don't like it. They can have their opinions, but they will not have the victory. It looks like that belongs to Smart Mark Sterling.
As Smart Mark Sterling in here. We saw him in the ring 2 weeks ago, but now he is back looking like the most confident man in the history of professional wrestling. As out to the floor goes Bobby.
Why shouldn't he have confidence? I mean, he's got a solid team around him at all times.
This is just a gang assault here. Look at the champion.
His hair is so lovely.
He's not acting like a champion. That's all I have to say about it.
Like a champion. He's got a championship title, doesn't he?
Makes the cover. He's not exactly representing Wrestling Open the best that somebody could. I think Bobby would be a much greater representative, but the way this is going, we're not going to get that chance.
What am I looking at on Bryce? Bryce, are those $75 glasses? I'm looking at a $150 jacket, maybe a $220 haircut, and you're finding a way to dismiss it all. It's unbelievable. He's not acting like a champion.
He was the one who came out and accepted this match on behalf of Mark Sterling because he was already game planning for a week ahead.
And it was a smart move.
He knew what he was going to do here tonight.
It was a smart move. I mean, look, Sterling's completely in control right now. I wish I had as many friends as I do Jose, as I do Gall, who could speak up for me because they know I can get the job done.
Mark Sterling telling Ref Gina Monty to check on Bobby Orlando because he might not be able to continue if this keeps going like this.
So you're trying to paint this picture that they're a pack of hyenas, but you just told us. Oh!
There's a reversal from Bobby Orlando and into the turnbuckles goes Smart Mark, and now Bryce Donovan and the gang are looking pretty nervous.
Well, you said it before. I'll try to be as unbiased as possible. Sterling able to get a suplex finally, as you called it. Bobby returning the favor, this time right into that bottom turnbuckle.
Bobby Orlando, if he can win, Smart Mark Sterling is banned from the building this Friday night at American Rana. when we're going to rock the house here in Cranston. But the only thing rocked right now is smart Mark Sterling.
Bobby Orlando for the first time tonight, vertical, up on his own 2 feet.
Big clothesline from Bobby.
This is not good for Sterling. Sterling keeps moving towards Orlando, but it's not working out. A neck breaker. Straps down goes Orlando. I don't love this at all, but it is happening, and Cranston likes it.
American Rana Wrestling Open title match Jeopardy. Bobby Orlando needs to win because otherwise his title match this Friday is off, but he is in the driver's seat to ban Mark Sterling from the building. Makes the cover. Oh my goodness, Mark Sterling just barely gets that shoulder.
As a pall falls over the crowd here in Cranston, Rhode Island.
Here in this main event, Mark Sterling now going over, trying to get some sort of help from these 3 jackals on the floor, as Bobby Orlando looking to drag Mark Sterling back into the ring.
All 3 members of the support system here cheering on their man.
Here comes Bobby. Oh no! Out to the floor he goes, and by the skin of his teeth, Mark Sterling, oh look at that. Jeriel gets a right hand, so did Vinny Scalise.
Bobby's come face to face with the champ.
And Bryce is daring him to hit him, but Bobby didn't do it. Big spine buster from Sterling. Is this it? Is the title match off? The main event title on the line this Friday at American Rana is still on.
I hate to say it, but a frustrated Bryce Donovan pacing back and forth now.
And now Mark Sterling has to be racking his brain in there. What is he doing going over into this corner? He's trying to take that top turnbuckle off.
You didn't say anything at all when Bobby used the turnbuckle to his advantage, but now all of a sudden you have a problem.
Where the hell did he get those from?
Staples? I don't know where he got the scissors from. He's using them.
Well, Ref Gina Monty using great discretion here. She knows what's at stake here. Bobby has him up. Jeriel's in. Hits a sling blade. Here's Scalise. Big frog splash. We're gonna have another robbery. But Bobby gets the shoulder up.
I am in awe. I do not know how Bobby is surviving this onslaught. I will give it to you. You know, it's been a couple of hiccups here and there with Jeriel and Bryce all getting involved.
And now Sterling trying to compose himself here after his band of merry men on the outside got in here to try to save his skin. But Bobby Orlando is showing why he is a true #1 contender. Hold on, that exposed turnbuckle right there. There's a back elbow. Bobby overcoming the odds just like he's done his entire career.
He's trying to fire away, but it's not working.
Oh, there goes Sterling out to the floor.
I spoke too soon. Bobby now alone in the ring.
Oh no, here comes VSK, here comes Jeriel again. Just stomping out Bobby.
This is the numbers game. This is the team game here. No way!
There goes Jeriel, he's out. Bobby Orlando in that corner.
A super kick caught. Oh my gosh!
Oh, there goes Vinny Scalise into the exposed steel.
His head bounced off that turnbuckle.
He's got him up. Down he goes. He's gonna go up.
No way.
Can he hit that dab elbow?
No way. Jeriel's down. VSK's down.
He hit it.
Sterling with the wind knocked out of him.
Makes the cover. Oh, and Bryce Donovan put the foot on the bottom rope.
Bryce Donovan taking advantage of this higher quality training that he's able to get with that ID Prospect contract. Understanding the ring awareness of Mark Sterling better than he was able to, and that's why he's a champion, folks.
And Mark Sterling still has a chance to eliminate Bobby Orlando. Wait, what is this? Fancy Ryan Clancy's out here.
Glasses up, y'all.
What is he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna come out. He's gonna cost Bobby Orlando his shot. What is he doing out here?
Looks to me like he's bearing witness to whatever's happening in here. Don't speak too soon.
And maybe this was the game plan all along. Maybe Fancy Ryan Clancy is a part of it.
Maybe Bobby Orlando is rethinking past choices.
Oh, Here's Bear Bronson.
Wait a minute here.
And these two are arguing. And are they going to go to blows here? Are they going to trade shots?
Not sure if Bronson wants any of that.
And Bronson, I think, is whatever he said to him got to Clancy. Now Clancy's out of here.
Clancy's frustrated. No one's listening to what he has
Oh,
to say.
he's got that encyclopedia. Thank you, Ref Gina, for taking it away.
Expeditiously.
Oh, he had brass knuckles. He had brass knuckles.
Set.
And Bobby is out again.
Oh my goodness, Bobby Orlando.
He had those brass knuckles in that encyclopedia.
I didn't see him pull. I didn't see.
Oh, of course you did.
I didn't. There was so much happening here. You had Bear coming in and getting involved in Ryan Clancy's business. I didn't see anything, and nobody else did either.
Oh, smart Mark Sterling barking up the wrong tree right here with Ref Gina.
Hey.
Oh my. She could throw this out.
Why would she get in his face that way?
Hey!
Whoa!
Oh, Mark Sterling out at 2.
How corrupt would that have been?
Oh, he just hit Bryce. He just hit Bryce. Hits the super kick. Could it be? Sick trick cutter.
No.
Beautiful. What a moment! Bobby Orlando and Bryce Donovan, one-on-one this Friday night at American Rana. Wrestling Open Championship on the line, and smart Mark Sterling is banned from the building.
It's been a heck of a week, folks, and it's going to cap off with one of the biggest matches in the history of Wrestling Open, definitely in Rhodes and the Paul Tuxet, folks.
As we are going to see this go down this Friday night. We are here free on YouTube. Join us on IWTV this Friday night. But is Bryce going to go in there and give us a little bit of a preview beforehand? Is he going to try to soften up Bobby even more before we go into American Rana this Friday night?
After sailing on another.
Oh no! Scalisi's back in there.
That right there proves that just because the contest is over doesn't mean there's been a decisive victor.
As Vinny Scalisi looking to make sure that Bobby Orlando is less than 100% heading in there this Friday night at American Rana. As folks, thank you for joining us here for free on YouTube for Triple Jeopardy. Is this what we will see this Friday night at American Rana? But before that, now that Bobby Orlando will challenge for the championship, let's take a very special look at part 1 of a 3-part series that we will see this Friday documenting the show.
This is the Shook Crew!
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
There's a one-man fight!
Damn elbow!
We got him!
We have new champions! Shook Crew
It's
are the Eliminator Cup Tag Team champions.
But in the end,
They
that's
finally
right. I hope you had the time of your
do this anymore. Here at Open, here at Beyond, we're done.
Streaming now on IWTV, DOA Pro Wrestling. Check out our schedule for all upcoming DOA events set to stream live on IWTV. Watch 30 plus DOA wrestling shows anytime on demand. Featuring Jaden, Amira, the Hammer Brothers, Drexel, Drakequan, and more. Streaming now on IWTV, H2O Wrestling. Check out our schedule for all future H2O Wrestling events set to stream live on IWTV. Watch over 200 H2O Wrestling shows anytime on demand, featuring the legendary Matt Tremont, Marcus Mathers, Austin Luke, Neil Diamond Cutter, and more. Streaming now on IWTV, Dreamwave Wrestling. Check our schedule for future Dreamwave events set to stream live on IWTV. Watch over 60 Dreamwave Wrestling shows on demand anytime, featuring Christian Rose, Brittany Brooks, Colt Cabana, Hammerstone, Eric Cannon, and Vikingo. Streaming now on IWTV, C4 Wrestling. Check out our schedule for upcoming C4 Wrestling premieres. Watch nearly 200 events from C4's extensive catalog on demand anytime. Featuring Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Blackwood, Lou Fisto, Junior Benito, and more. Streaming now on IWTV, Action Wrestling. Check our schedule for all upcoming Action Wrestling events scheduled to stream live on IWTV. Watch over 90 Action Wrestling shows on demand anytime, featuring AC Mack, Adam Priest, Alex Kane, Cruel, and more. Streaming now on IWTV, RPW, Ruthless Pro Wrestling. Watch over 20 RPW shows anytime on demand. Featuring Atticus Kogar, Hoodfoot, Remington Roll, Tommy Vendetta, Schwartzy, Randy West, and more. Streaming now on IWTV, TWE. Check out our schedule for all future TWE events scheduled to stream live on IWTV. Watch 70 plus TWE shows anytime on demand, featuring Tank, Jaden Newman, Derek Neal, Darian Bankston, and more. Streaming now on IWTV, Freelance Wrestling. Check our schedule for all future Freelance Wrestling live streams. Watch over 90 Freelance Wrestling events anytime on demand, featuring Brian Keith, Kylie Ray, Storm Grayson, Bang and Matthews, Effie, and more.